book Silent Spring, Rachel Carson gives a detailed description of the health problems caused by pesticides. She takes what is a very complex issue and describes the scientific concepts in such an easy-to-understand way. I like how she addresses the fact that our own activities are what lead to many of our problems, and even though we know exactly how to fix said problems, we choose not to. There were many shocking facts throughout the book. One of the most shocking facts was that pesticides were made synthetically from the same chemicals used as agents of chemical warfare. I was also unaware that insects return in numbers greater than before the spraying of pesticides, which is called flarebacks. Another shock was that despite a plethora of evidence of the danger of pesticides, they were still being used then and are still in mass use now. Carson's proposals for more natural, less damaging ways of controlling pests were really cool and interesting. The most interesting one to me was using the repellent or attracted sounds that insects naturally make in fields electronically to either scare them away or attract them to traps. Of Bradford Hill's causation criteria, I think consistency, temporality, and biological gradient were the strongest. Consistency shows that there are multiple sources of evidence. Temporality shows that the health outcome follows the environmental exposure, not the other way around. And biological gradient shows that the more a subject is exposed to an environmental agent, the more likely or worse the outcome. These seem to be the best three logical ways of proving that an effect leads to an outcome. All of Hill's causation criteria are easy to understand. Rachel Carson uses consistency to show causation when she describes the results of two different DDT experiments conducted by different British scientists at different times using different circumstances. One experiment was conducted in December of 1945 when two scientists absorbed DDT through their skin by direct contact with walls covered with a water-soluble paint containing 2% DDT that was overlaid with a thin film of oil. The scientists reported that joint pains were quite violent at times and their mental state was most distressing. Another experiment was conducted in April of 1945 when one scientist applied DDT in an acetone solution to his skin. He reported constant aching in his limbs and feelings of acute anxiety. Carson also shows temporality when she explains how scientists Albert Levon and John J. Beasel discovered without hesitation that chromosomal abnormalities precede cell malignancy. They confirmed that after initial chromosome damage, there is a long latent period where many cell generations accumulate mutations until the cells embark on the unregulated multiplication that is cancer. My assessment of her demonstrated evidence for causation is that it is strong and heavily reliable. Her beautifully written words can be trusted.